Hello guys, the TV Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Millennium's Ring versus Geocotador, and this is going to be a Genesis money match for $50. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below the top description if you want to play for money yourself. These players are always in the Coliseum looking for Genesis money matches, and they're the only two people looking for it, so they keep playing against each other. We have Nib, Droll, Cosmic, Ghost Ogre, Ultimate Slayer. They have Goblin Biker, Grand Pileup, I'm gonna have to read that, Nib, Grand Breakout, Typhoon Chant, and then Clatter Sploder. Okay, so 41 versus 40, and then reading over the trap real quick. So it's targeted at XYZ monster you control, special summon a Goblin XYZ monster from your extra deck by using that target as material, and if you do, attach this card to it as a material. This is treated as an XYZ summon, transfer the materials. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target a Goblin XYZ you control, and one card in either graveyard. Attach the targeted card from the graveyard to that monster on the field. Okay. I guess it's just a searchable trap. Okay, so now... Also, dude, I think that this Typhoon Chant card has a very decent chance of being worth points on one of the next ban lists. Or, like, point lists. Because, dude, this card's just so crazy. People are playing this card in everything, it seems like. Pass, they draw Goblin Biker Doug. Okay, so they're going to go ahead, activate the Typhoon Chant to go ahead, search out MST, and now they can go ahead and just go main phase, MST the back row, chain Cosmic onto MST to banish it, because having MST in the graveyard is really good for the Typhoon cards, but obviously we can see they're playing Goblin Biker, they're just playing the small little engine, so it's whatever. Maybe they just play one MST and now they can't search it in the future. Normal summon out Doug effect goes search. That's going to grab out the Grand Bash, and this is the one that makes him getting attack, extra normal, and then also lets you, like, increase levels, right? Target 2 goblins you control, make the level of one of the monsters become the level of the other, or both their levels become the combined original levels. Okay, so search that on res, drop Droll and Lockbird, and then they're going to go ahead, Grand Breakout to bring out Gone Wild effect to go special from deck, bring out the Boom! The Boom! We bring the Boom! And then activate Grand Bash effect to go ahead and make them both 9, and then they said okay to that. Could have ogred it, but... Okay, let's go. I guess ogre on this is... Wait, is it even good? No. Yeah, this card tributes for cost. Yeah. No, that's not even good. It's not even good. Okay. We'll go ahead, summon this, battle phase swing, and then set the trap, pass, draw fusion deployment. Okay, just fusion deployment. Is this Artmage? I know that deck started playing this card. Slayer, dump Valon, and then in response they can go ahead and chain the trap, which is really good there because, you know, Valon's also not doing anything now, and Slayer, I mean, it just forced this out, but that's fine. Bring out the Gone Bonkers. What interruption does this card have? During the opponent's turn, you can target cards the opponent controls up to the number of Goblin XYZ monsters you control. Detach 3 materials from monsters you control, and if you do, send those targeted cards to the graveyard. Okay, so they can just send a card. That's not bad. Oh, we can ogre this though, and it will actually out this interruption. Yeah, okay, so the ogre is gonna end up getting value. Yep, it is Artmage. Okay, reveal, summon out the Medius the Peer, and then Medius the Peer effect to go ahead, search. A lot of people play this deck in Genesis. It's actually a deck I need to learn fully. If this card is normal summon, special summon, you can add to your hand or special summon 1 Power Patron from your deck. If this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle 1 monster from your hand or face-up field into the deck, and if you do, special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. And this is the one that summons out the fusion little dude, right? Yeah, the fusion little dude, the little owl dude. You cannot special summon from the extra deck except for fusion monsters. During the main phase, quick effect, you can fusion an Artmage fusion monster or Nerva, the Power Patron, a creation from your extra deck using this card you control, and monsters from your hand or field. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can add a Artmage Speller Trap from the deck to your hand with a different name from the cards in your graveyard. So activate the effect Diffuse, and then in response, chain XYZ, chain Ghost Ogre onto the XYZ, and now bring out the fusion, and now new chain Link. Activate the Power Patron in the graveyard to go ahead, search out the trap card. Okay, this one says target a monster on the field, changes battle position when your opponent activates a card or effect. If you control 3 or more monsters, 3 or more different monster types in your field, quick effect, you can negate the activation if you do destroy that card. This card is fusion summon and destroy. You can summon one Meteus appear from hand, deck, or banishment. And then the trap card says special summon an Artmage monster and Meteus appear from the deck. Also for the rest of the turn, the activation of your cards and effects that include an effect of fusion summon. A fusion monster cannot be negated. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when a monster is fusion summoned this way. You can banish this card from the graveyard, target an Artmage monster you control, return that to the hand. Return that monster to the hand or extra deck, and if you do destroy one card the opponent controls, you can only use one effect of this card per turn and only once that turn. Wow, this card's actually really good, huh? Like, it has really two very solid effects on it. Makes sense why they searched it. Battle phase, go ahead, swing, and then set, trap, pass, a draw, and lockbird, and then main phase, normal, summon effect, a special summon back out from the graveyard. And then they bring out the Dug, and then Dug effect to go search, grab out Grand Breakout. That's okay. Yeah, and they still have this engraved that can, like, remove something out of the graveyards, too. I don't think that's really going to matter too much here. Overlay for XYZ Armor Torpedo. A lot of people have been playing this card in Genesys. I've seen, even Joshua Schmidt was playing this card. It just says detach, draw one. It's very good in a lot of decks, being able to go for this. And it's not worth any points, so go ahead, summon Torpedo, Torpedo effect, attach, draw on the Mourner, and then go for the Armor Fortress. They also play a lot of good non-engine, it looks like. Droll, Nib, Mourner, they get to play the MST stuff, and MST is actually decent non-engine in this format. Summon, and then activate the effect, attach, go search, grab out 4 full armored XYZ, and then go ahead, bring out the full armored Dark Knight Lancer, battle phase, attack, and then, okay, they're going to go ahead and then activate the effect, a special from deck. It's going to bring out Meteus appear, which can now go ahead, summon out the little owl dude. I was gonna say they're thinking on this, but this is damage, so they shouldn't be able to do anything there. Obviously can't Mourner or anything. So can you send me the traps text? Okay. They went ahead, send it, activate the Grand Breakout, Tribute, bring out Gone Wild. Okay, that's fine. Bring out Gone Wild effect is special. Bring out the Mean Merciless, and then this card is normal summon special when summon one from hand. This is the one during your main phase that you can summon back out. Yeah, because the other one, this one is only during the opponent's main phase. So they're going to go ahead, beat over, and then main phase 2, activate the effect, make both of them a level 6, and then go for Crazy Beast, and then Crazy Beast effect to out the back row, chain the trap card, go ahead, summon Artmage Littera, then that's still going to get attached there. Now this card says you take no battle damage involving this card. You can only use the following effects of this card once per turn. If you control an Artmage card, you can special summon this card from your hand, then add an Artmage card from the grave to the hand. During the opponent's main phase quick effect, you can special summon an Artmage monster from the hand or grave except for this card, and then return this card to the hand. Oh, that's really good, huh? You get to summon back out one and put this card in hand, and then this card's follow-up? Oh, no, I may have been behind. They said, 1 sec, I have a trigger. Activate Gone Wild effect to try to attach Meteus Appear. They said, okay, yeah, I mean, that's pretty good, huh? They get to just keep attaching our cards. Then activate Boom, detach, special summon itself out, and then activate Merciless, detach, special summon itself out. They said, what do I know in hand, just for armored XYZ? They're going to go ahead, activate Nib, and then any response, chain the Artmage, go ahead, special summon, bounce back, and then everything gets attributed, and then go ahead, pass over the token, and then that's tough, though, because it's not follow-up if we don't control any Artmage cards. So pass over the token. Just curious, why not using Power Patron at all? Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, they did forget to use that this turn, huh? Yeah, they did. Oh my gosh. Yeah, last turn we didn't forget to add the trap card. Unless they don't, no, they definitely 100% play another target. That's not even a question. That's not even a question. They said the graveyard effect. Yeah, I think it was a mistake. Trap card, go ahead, take their trap card. Set full armored XYZ passage or called by, go main phase, Meteus, the pure effect, go ahead, put back, special summon out. Oh, okay, so we actually do have an Artmage card, that's right, because this can go ahead, shuffle back any monster, even one face up on the field, okay. And then activate the effect, they try to Mourner it, we called by the Mourner, and then they're thinking in response if they want to chain anything. No, that's fine. Go ahead, bring out the Power Patron from the deck. Yeah, not having the spell in hand here just looked crazy. I'm not going to lie. Activate a Litera effect, special summon out, then add back from the graveyard to the hand. Yeah, grab back the Patron. That's fine. And then now activate the effect to go fuse. And that's going to bring out the big one. Okay, Nerve of the Power, Patron of Creation. This card must be fusion summon or special summon from your extra deck in defense position by attributing 3 monsters with different names. Okay, you can only use the effect of this card, or wait, you can only special summon this card once per turn. While a card is in the field zone, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects once per turn. If you activate a Artmage monster effect, quick effect, you can make the activated effect become destroy all cards the opponent controls. Oh wow, that's pretty good. But this card does have the effect to protect. Somewhere on it, if a monster control is destroyed by card effect, attach a material from this card instead. So now they're going to go activate Power Patron effect to go ahead, search, and then chain the Clatter, detach, special summon out, which this will also allow Gone Wild to activate. But they get to go ahead, search out the Assault, and then new Chain Link, Clatter 1, Gone Wild 2 to attach the Fusion, Chain Link 3, draw and Lockbird, and then yeah, they just go ahead and emit defeat. On to the next game now, we'll go ahead and see Millennium's Ring go first. Opening hands, we have Cosmic, Fusion Deployment, Medius Appear, the Field Spell, and Fusion Deployment. They have Tour Guide, Swen, Chant, Dark Ruler, and MST. Yeah, I mean, them just being able to be level 3s and getting access to Goblin Bike Rooster, that's very strong. And there's just a very strong small engine. So go main phase, and I'm going to double read over the spell. It says during the main phase, you can normal summon a Medius Appear in addition to your normal summoner set. You only gain this effect once per turn. You can discard a spell or trap card, declare an Artmage monster card name that is not among the monsters you control and has not been declared for this field spell this turn. Add that target from the deck to the hand. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except for Artmage monsters, Medius Appear, or from the extra deck. Okay, so they will go ahead, Medius Appear, go ahead, bring out from the deck the little Owl Guy effect, fuse off, and the new Chain Link. Owl Guy, go ahead, search. That's going to grab out the trap card from the deck to the hand. Activate Field Spell, discard Fusion Deployment to grab out the Greflair from the deck to the hand. Greflair effect, special summon itself out, then you can say Artmage spell from the deck. Its other effect is you can target a spell or trap the opponent controls, destroy it, and it's a quick effect if you have 3 or more different monster types on the field. The first time this card be destroyed at battle each turn, it is not destroyed. So special summon out, set from the deck. This card says place 1 Artmage, Academic, Arcane Art, and that's this card, right? Yeah, the field spell. From the deck or graveyard in the face-up zone, or if you control one, you can add a Artmage card from the deck to the hand instead, except for a copy of itself. When your Artmage monster is targeted for an attack, you can banish card from the graveyard and negate the attack. And if you do special summon a Medius Appear from hand, or then you can special one from hand, so you don't have to have it in hand to negate the attack. Activate, go ahead, search out the Litera. And then field spell, discard, search out the Finale. Your opponent cannot target level 6 or lower Artmage monsters if you control card effects. You can only use the following effects of this once per turn. If you control an Artmage card, special summon this card from your hand, then you can draw one. During the main phase, if you have 3 or more monster or different monster types on the field, quick effect, you can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls currently, and also half their attacks until the end of the turn. Okay, Finale, special summon out, draw on the draw and Lockbird, Litera, special summon, add back, grab back the spell card, and then set Cosmic, and then go ahead and pass. Really, we add back spell card? We don't add back anything else. I guess the trap, we don't really need to add back, like all it does is summon, but we'd rather have the graveyard effect of it. Set Cosmic, pass, I draw Typhoon Vision, MST the Cosmic, chain Cosmic onto the MST, that's fine. And now they're going to go ahead, activate Dark Ruler no more, and the normal summon Tour Guide effect goes special, bring out the Merciless from the deck, and then nothing there, overlay, make the Big Gabonga, and then Big Gabonga effect, go ahead, search, grab out Doug, and then on resolution, drop Joel and Lockbird, and then in response, they could go ahead and chain, to go ahead and, okay, they're going to go for the MST effect, and then search to go ahead, search out the monsters to grab out the Eldum, and then grab out MST. Okay, now Droll is in effect. They're going to go special summon out this one, but yeah, they don't have MST in the grave because it was Cosmic. Yeah, and the opponent has a spell or trap card, so we cannot special summon this card out right now. So we have to MST the field spell, and now we can special summon out Swen, then special summon out the Eldum, and then anything there, no, activate Doug effect, and then they're going to go ahead, chain the trap to pop the Big Gabonga. Whoa, bounce this back, and then pop the Big Gabonga. Editor, and then overlay for the Big Gabonga. And then activate the Grave effect of Mean, detach special, and then activate the effect of special from hand and activate the effect to attach. Yeah, okay, maybe the Artmage player didn't think it through all the way, huh? Because they just get to summon this from hand anyways, just off of the Mean effect. And now overlaying the XYZ Armor Torpedo, but we're under draw, so yeah, I was going to say they're not going to be able to draw and search for a trap card and start doing a whole lot. The draw was huge there for sure. We have Medius the Pure Ogre, Medius the Pure Artmage Vernish, and then Ultimate Slayer. They have MST, XYZ, Full Armored, Draw, MST, and Eldum. So go main phase, and then special out Eldum. Eldum effect goes search, and that's going to grab out the Swen from the deck to the hand. And then special summon out Swen. Swen effect goes search, and then that's going to grab out the Typhoon Chant from the deck to the hand. Overlay those into the Big Gabonga. And then Big Gabonga effect goes search, grab out Gone Wild. And then normal summon Gone Wild effect, bring out Doug. Doug effect goes search. And then Doug's going to grab out Grand Bash. And then activate Grand Bash effect to try to make Bolt a 6. And then they Ghost Ogre that. And then activate the Typhoon Chant. And then chain MST to pop the Typhoon Chant. So they can reset that. Because, I mean, we do have double MST. We don't really need double MST. So we're going to grab out the Meg Hollow from the deck to the hand. And then activate the effect to reset itself. Special summon out the Meg Hollow. Okay, so they actually do play this. A lot of people don't play Meg Hollow, it looks like, in these little packages that they play. Yeah, that's fine. But, I mean, they're also playing, like, a little bit of a bigger package, too. Like, they're playing Chant. They're playing this. Like, some people just play, like, the very, very small package with these cards, just trying to use them as, like, you know, just a little small package to get to rank 3s. But he plays more of, like, a full package. And then end phase MST the Chant, and then new chain link Mag Howla and Chant effect reset itself, and then they're gonna go ahead bring out, oh my gosh, they actually play Corsia. Okay, yeah, they play the full engine. Then Corsia grab out Vision and MST from the deck to the hand. Okay, we play triple MST. And now activate Vision, the draw and discard, draw Tour Guide, Chant. Okay, well that's not really the best draw. Let's discard MST pass. We're really hoping for a hand trap there. But we do have Draw and Lockbird, which is a very solid hand trap. Now they're just going to go main phase, Ultimate Slayer, dump Mirror Logic, out there XYZ, Mirror Logic, onto the Meg Hollow so they can't summon from deck this turn. Normal summon Medius the Pure effect, bring out the Patron from the deck, Patron effect, go ahead, fuse off, bring out the Dictorus, then activate the Patron effect to go ahead and search. It's going to grab out Field Spell, and then on resolution, drop Draw and Lockbird. Yo, I still think this card needs to go up in points. I'm not going to lie. I think Draw is not enough points. This card is so good. It's so good. But, like, maybe it's just what's needed to, like, try to keep stuff in balance. It's tough. Activate Medius, the Pure, special summon out. Go ahead, put back from the hand, and then activate this effect to go ahead, change that to attack position. Sure, and then make Raiders Knight. Oh my gosh, we're making Raiders Knight? Okay, I love this card. Whenever this card starts getting summoned, you know something wicked's about to happen. They're going to activate Full Armored XYZ, because if an XYZ monster is on the field, you can go ahead and resolve this to XYZ summon. So, since Raiders Knight's there, we're going to go ahead and bring out Goblin Crazy Beast. Then activate Goblin Crazy Beast to try to attach their own back row to attach Gone Wild and Gone Wild out Raiders Knight. Then they're going to chain the spell, grab MST, detach, equip, Gone Wild, go ahead out Raiders Knight, attach that. Okay, unfortunate. Then GG's, run back question mark, GG's, okay, but with different decks allowed, you want a refund? Said, yeah, I'll refund you. Yeah, because they were middleman for this. I know it was their own Iron Man, but Millennium's Ring is very trusted, so, you know, if you're a random person, you send the money to the trusted guy because they won't scam, and I know Millennium's Ring won't scam, and if he scams, I'll pay you the money. I won't do that maybe, but he won't scam. And we have a lot of middlemen in the Coliseum. So if you want to go ahead and actually, yeah, I will pay. You know what? I will pay the money because we have a lot of middlemen in the Coliseum. And if you need a middleman, we're there for you. You can't get scammed while we're here for you. And even I could be your middleman. And alright, it looks like that is going to be it for the video. We end up seeing Goblin Bikers win there. I know a lot of people have been saying Goblin Bikers are very solid in this format, so it was nice to go ahead and watch it play there. And yeah, I can see why people do say that this deck is a pretty solid deck overall, because you have Gone Wild, which is really good. Against other XYZ decks, you can like punish them really hard with the Goblin Biker cards too. But I don't know. The Artmage deck I've also been told is really good, and watching it didn't seem bad, but also Millennium's Ring wasn't playing perfect though. Like the opponent said, they did forget like a search game one, which could have been the difference, you know? Could have been the difference. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.